Alright, this is Unit 1, Section 6, homework. This is the second page, 9 through 16. Alright, so number 9. Now we have two sets of parentheses we have to distribute on both of these before we do anything else. So you have to get rid of these. Okay. So this stuff right here, these three did not change, so I just rewrite it. Now I do 6 times x, 6 times 2, negative 6 times x, negative 6 times 7. Alright. Okay, our parentheses are all gone. Now we can combine like terms. Okay, so on the left side, I can put these two together. So 3 minus 1 is 2x. My inequality sign did not change. 6x minus 6x, those are just gone. And then I have 12 minus 42. That would be negative 30. Alright, my last step from here is just divide. Okay, so my x stays. My inequality did not change. I did not divide by negative. And negative 30 divided by 2, negative 15. And that's my answer. Not too bad, right? Hopefully. All right, number 10. Again, two sets of parentheses, so I have to distribute, you know, that thing we keep doing all the time now. All right, so 3 times negative 8, negative 24. 3 times 3a is 9a. I bring down my plus 6, bring down my inequality. 6a did not change. And then I multiply 3 times a, get 3a, and 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Okay, now we can multiply, or not multiply, we just multiplied. We're going to combine like terms. So on the left side, between these three numbers, I have two numbers I can add or subtract, whatever you want to call it. So I have 6 minus 24 is negative 18. My 9a doesn't change. My inequality is still here. On the right side, I have 6a plus 3a. That is 9a. And my negative 18 did not change. Okay, notice from here, my a's are the exact same thing. So I can cross those out. And then I'm just going to write my numbers down here. Okay, now here's where some people get confused. If I read this, this says negative 18 is less than negative 18. Well, that's not true. That's not true. They're equal. So they can't be less than each other. So because this is false, my answer is no solution. All right, moving right along to number 11. Sorry. I have two parentheses again, so I have to distribute, multiply, you know, that good old thing. So 7 times x, 7 times negative 1, bring that down, 7 times x, 7 times negative 2, okay. Now this looks like a lot of 7s, and it kind of is. So notice my x's are the exact same thing. So I'm going to cross those out. And then I want to combine these two. Negative 7 minus 7 is negative 14. And negative 14. So this is the same situation that we just had. Negative 14 is not less than negative 14. So that is my answer, is no answer. Number 12. Parentheses. Got to get rid of those. They can get annoying after a while. So negative 2 times 7. Negative 2 times negative 6. Nope. I'll see, I'm thinking of the answer. Sorry. Negative 2 times negative 3x is 6x. Okay, take all this down. Negative 6 times x. And negative 6 times 1. All right, now we combine like terms. So on the left, I have two x's. So my negative 14 doesn't change. 6 minus 4 is 2x. Don't forget your inequality symbol. And I can't do anything on the right. All right, now I move my x's to the same side. So between 2 and negative 6, my negative 6 is smaller, so I'm going to move that. Remember, that kind of prevents you from having to divide by a negative in the end. So that's why I do that. So 6 plus 2 is now 8x. Please don't forget the inequality, and don't put equals. That is totally different and not correct. You'll get it wrong. All right, so I would now move my number away from x. So I do plus 14. Okay. That goes away. So I have 8x less than or equal to 14 minus 6 is 8. And then, of course, your last step is divide. So my x is less than or equal to, so over here, x less than or equal to 8 divided by 8 is 1. So that is my final answer. Next question, 13. Parentheses. Get rid of them. Okay, 4 times 8p. 4 times 1 is 4. Bring down my inequality. 2 times p is 2p. 2 times 2 is 4. And then minus p is still there. All right. I can't combine on the left side, so I'm going to just rewrite that. But I can combine on the right. I have 2p minus 1p is just 1p. And then plus 4. So remember, you don't have to write the 1 if you don't want to. It's fine. But between 32 and 1, the 1 is definitely my smallest p, so I'm going to move that. So I have 32 minus 1 is 31p. Bring down my 4, my inequality didn't change, and I have another 4 over here. Okay, so my p is on the left. My number has to go right, so I do minus 4. 31p is still there, greater than or equal to 4 minus 4 is 0. And if you see where I'm going with this, you divide, right? So 0 divided by anything is still 0, but you have to be careful. I still have p is greater than or equal to. So p greater than or equal to 0. Please don't write just 0. That would be incorrect. You have to have the inequality sign on these. It's not like equations where it just equals a number, so you can just put the number. Here, the sign definitely makes a difference, and if the sign is wrong, that would make the answer wrong, so don't do that. All right, 14. Guess what? I got to multiply. Look at that. 4 times n is 4n. 4 times negative 7. I'm trying to make this exciting because this is all the same thing. 4 times 1. 4 times n. Look at that. So if you sound excited about math, maybe it'll be more fun, or maybe you'll just sound like a dork. It's cool. Okay. 4n, 4n, I have the exact same n. I'm going to cross those out. I can combine negative 28 minus 3. You get negative 31. Greater than or equal to 4. So I have to figure out, is that true or false? Well, no negative is greater than a positive. That's ridiculous, right? So I have no solution. And moving on. Look at that. 15. We're almost done with this page. This is great. All right, so we have parentheses. Stupid parentheses, I swear. If Mr. Schleif makes us keep doing these, I'm going to go crazy. Don't worry, I'm doing them with you. So if you think you're going crazy, I'm going crazy. So I multiply all that. And now I can combine like terms. So I have 4b minus 4b. Those are just 0, right? So let me rewrite what I have, and then I can go from there. Okay, so I only have one b. I can't move a b to one side or the other. I mean, I could, but that'd be kind of dumb. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to leave the b here, even though it's negative. That's fine. Which means I'm going to move my 28, or my negative 28 over here. So I have, oh, I'm sorry, plus. Yeah, there we go. Make sure you get that right. So 28 minus 8 is 20. My inequality is still here, and then I have negative 4b. And then, of course, last step is divide. We all know that, I hope. So 20 divided by negative 4 is negative 5, but I divided by a negative, so my sign now flips the other direction. And then, of course, my b is still here. So that would be my final answer. Negative 5 is less than b. And the last one on this page. Look at that. It's all 7s except for that dumb 2. So if you're OCD, I apologize. That 2 probably bothers you. Don't worry, we'll get rid of it. Negative 7 times 2b. Negative 7 times negative 7 is 49. Less than or equal to 7 times negative 7b. 7 times 7. Okay. So I have 2 b's. I can move 1 to the other side. So negative 49 is definitely smaller than negative 14. So I'm going to add, move it. So 49 minus 14. Let's see. That would be, oh geez, 5, 3, so negative. No, wow, positive. Who am I kidding? Okay, positive 35b. I bring down my 49. Don't forget my inequality. And I still have this 49 over here. Okay, I have b on the left, which means my number has to go to the right. So I have 35b. My inequality is still here. 49 minus 49, oh, that's easy, 0. And I divide. And I'm done. So I have b, right, I'm going to write it way down here. b less than or equal to 0. That is my answer. And that is the end of this video.